Welcome to our executive interview series at FedTalks presented by FedScoop. I'm Wyatt Cash, and we're here with Mark Clancy, Senior Vice President of Cybersecurity at T-Mobile. Mark, thank you very much for joining us today.
Having me on.
So, first question for you that I'd like to explore is, how are you seeing agencies leveraging AI to improve decision-making, particularly at the network edge?
Using AI at the network edge helps decision-making because you can go through tons of telemetry a lot faster, right? Whether it's looking at outputs from network nodes, or in our case, mobile devices or mobile networks, and you can make decisions. And that telemetry is too hard for traditional automation and people to go through on their own. And so you can do this for very massive scale work, and use that to drive, whether it's operational decisions, like we use it to optimize battery life in cell towers during a disaster, for example.
And then next, I'd kind of like to tap your cybersecurity expertise and ask, what steps are you starting to see agencies take to adopt NIST's new cryptographic standards to protect today's data from future exploitation using quantum computing?
The work is called post-quantum computing, right? And there's really two parts. The first part is like knowing what you have, right? We've done a lot of work with our software for software bill of materials. You kind of almost need to do the same thing for a cryptographic bill of materials. What are the algorithms and packages that create the encryption in your tools and platforms and your suppliers, and understanding those, and then figuring out what the roadmap is to implement quantum safe encryption algorithms and the key distribution. You kind of have to do both things. And so for me, step one is like, what do I have? And step two is, what's the roadmap to go get that fixed? As we all watch the time horizon, right? The one thing, we're going towards is a 2030 date, but there is some uncertainty in that. Like, the field could advance faster, it could advance a little slower. But right now you need to be preparing by really understanding that inventory of what do you have and what keys and ciphers are there, and then how do you then update those software packages, those vendor solutions, and so on.
Absolutely. Well, Mark Clancy, thank you for taking a few minutes just to join us here at FedTalks and sharing some of your insights with our audience.
Thank you.